Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is the second part of the video series. So in this part we will be seeing how to create a UFT test in ALM and adding the test resources such as object repository, function library and test data Excel. So I have placed my scripts in the shared path. So from this one, right, we need to copy paste the driver script. So let me copy the driver script first and keep it aside. Okay, let's proceed. Okay, so let's log into the ALM. Okay, to create the test case, you need to go to the test plan and create a test folder. It will be UFT demo. Okay, click on the new test and then you choose the quick test. For some of them, for some others, there will be other options. You need to click on the quick test and add the test case name. Let me copy the test case name from here. Okay, test it. And this is quick test. Click on OK. Okay. So wait for some minute. Now we have created a test case, quick test, and you have to go back to the test script. Okay, so here you can see the test was created using HP ALM. Here you can see the HP UFT icon. Click on the HP UFT icon. It will launch the HP UFT from the local machine. It will take some time. Here you can see the test case is created in the HP ALM and checked out by the HP UFT. Click on the ALM connection. Here you can see this is connected to the HP ALM project and all these details. Okay, so now we have created the quick test. And third one, create the object repository, function library and test data Excel. So let's create the object repository. Okay, to create the object repository, go to resources and object repository. This one, object repository manager. Okay, now click on file and save as. So here you can see the ALM resources and you need to create a folder here. So let's go back to the ALM. In the test resource, you can see PPT resources. I compare two folders, and in here also you can see two folders. If you create folder here, it will be synchronized to the HP ALM. Let's create a folder UFT demo. Okay. We save it as UFT demo repository. Now we have created the object repository in the HP ALM. As you can see, it says ALM/resources and then some UFT demo folder and then UFT demo repository. Let's refresh here. So now we have added the object repository. It is also checked out by the UFT. Okay. Now let's add the reusable function. So for that, you need to click on the new solution, add new function library, ALM resources. The same UFT demo folder, I'll be creating the function library. I'll name it as reusable functions. You can save it in qfl.pbsm.txt, whichever file format you want. You can save it in the file format. So default, it will be saved in the .qfl format. Click on create. It will create it. Yeah, just created. So it is empty. I'll copy paste the code from the local one. Since we don't have much time, I cannot show you all the code, so I'll just copy paste. Okay, save it. Okay, so we have saved the code, and in the object repository once again. As you can see, it's already opened. Okay, as you can see, the object repository is empty. Let me copy paste the objects from the local repository. You can directly create the objects here. Click on the add object, you can spy, and you can add the objects. I'll open the local repository, go to file system. So I have my object repository here. I can drag and drop the objects from local object repository to the ALM repository. So as you can see, I have all the objects here. Then save it. So now we have the reusable function and the object repository in place. Close it. We'll check in the object repository later. Okay, now we have the reusable function. Double click on it, you will see the code. And now we need to add the test data Excel. Okay, for that I will go back to the HP ALM, refresh it. You will see the reusable function here. Let me add the test data Excel. You can directly upload the resources. So here you need to choose the test resource type, which is data table that I have chosen. Okay, go to resource viewer, upload the file. Now we have all the test resources in place. Okay, it's completed. Done. Now you need to add the objects repository, that is also done. Add function to the function library, then add test data, then associate resource to test. Okay, so we have our test case here, ATC001 link verification, and we need to associate the test data, object repository and function library to this test case. So to associate the function library, click on add and click on the associate function library. So go to ALM resources, click on the function library and click open. So it will be associated reusable function, you can see under the test case. And now we need to associate the object repository, associate repository with the action. Click on this one, click on the object repository from the ALM resources, click open, that is associated now. Now we need to associate the test data. Right click on settings, go to resources and click on the other location, click on the test data, click open, and click on apply and click OK. Okay, let's check on some data associated or not. Success. Okay, okay, now do the dry run, and you can also check out and check in the test cases and test resources from UFT. We'll see that later after completing the dry run. So we have all the resources in place, but to trigger the action we need a driver script. So click on action 1. Now this is empty, so I have copy pasted the driver script here, paste it here. So this is the driver script that will be used to call the functions in the reusable functions. Save it. So now click on run button. So here you can see the run results will be stored in the temp results temp folder, or else you can store the run results in the ALM itself. It will be stored under the run ID 1.14.13.011. Click on run button. So now the test case is completed. So here you can see the pass image. So it has verified the links. Home link exists, about, contact, register and login. All these things exist in the home page. Browser is closed. So this is the run ID. Let's go back to the ALM and see if the results are displayed in the HP ALM. So go to test runs. So here you can see multiple runs. So the run ID is 1.14.13.011. This is the same run ID displayed in the UFT report. on the run ID, go to report. Here you can see that the same steps displayed as passed here. Click on launch report. Okay, allow blocked content. Here you can see the same report. Now let's check in the test resources and run the test case from ALM. Okay, go back to the UFT. File, ALM QC version control, checking. Just checked in. Close this one. Function library, ALM, checking. Okay. Click on the test. ALM, checking. So now it is checked in. Okay, go to ALM. Click on test resource. Refresh. So this one, right, that we have directly uploaded into the test resource. So let's check in this one also. Okay. So you need to close the UFT. Let's check. Now it is checked in. Let's see the test case. So this is the test case. Refresh it. You can see the function calls that we have copy pasted are displayed here. Let's create a test set. Go to test lab. I'm going to create a new folder, UFT demo. So you need to, and then you need to create a test set. UFT demo test set. Okay. Now you need to select the test case from test plan. Click on the select test. Expand the tree. Select the test case and click on this add test to test set icon. Now the test case is added to test set. Okay. Now click on the run button. So here you have an option to run the test in a remote machine. Now we can, for this demo, we will run this test case in the local machine. Click on run button. Oh, locally. So now the test case will be run in local machine. You can see the UFT will open if you have enabled the settings in UFT. Otherwise you cannot see. So here you get the error message. UFT will run in the background. So if you want to display the UFT, click on this notification and follow the procedure. It will display the UFT. Otherwise UFT will run in the hidden mode. So the test is completed now. In a few seconds you can see the results. The test run is passed now. Close this one. Refresh it. You can see the test result here. You can go to runs, run ID, steps. You can see the steps and the status. click on the report. You can see you can launch the report from here. So that's all. And one more thing, so you may face some issues while launching the UFT from HP ALM. So to launch the HP UFT from other HP ALM products, you need to enable an option in the UFT. I'll show you. Go to tools, options, and then UI settings, test runs. So here you can see an option, allow other HPE products to run the test and components. If it is unchecked, you may not be able to run the UFT. Please check this so that you can run the UFT from HP ALM. Thanks for watching.